he will lose his money, 70 billion stake in Tesla, but he will jeopardize another investors' stakes in Teslas too. Other than that, he will also lose his X, formerly known as Twitter, deactivations. His in summary, it's too much. In summary, the integration of Starlink's wait. I respect President Putin as time by the whatever this time use Russia. Therefore, with that being said, every user who have X platform, put it like this. Since Starlink can be used as mind tracking, mind tracing device, not only for that applicant but for surveillance methods too. If you are within 600 kilometer range to the place Starlink is currently activated for ground stations at, that means you are feels plausible to be mind tracked, mind traced, mind traced, mind tracked. And if you are not, that means any information you have in your phone, communication patterns, messages, texts, not only that, but video, what are you doing, your videos, what surveillance, anything about you will be laid bare. So the analysis mentioned beneath can be prime example of mind tracing, mind traction applying. Like, wait a minute. Now, you should start almost current partnership with the part of the states of affairs, president pride in front of wave gathering one's conscience. Various individuals such as politicians, investors, influencers, activists, entertainers, businessmen, influencers, activists, revolutionaries, advocates, lawyers, everyday use of X platform at now are risk due to its indefinite and completely disastrous place to be mind trust and mind trade controlling their cognitive function. When referring to so last but not least, not only in that surveillance and methods, once you it actually starts with biometrics data. Twitter starts with biometrics data since biometric data collection time tracking. Elon Musk wants to collect users' biometric data in education history, and upcoming privacy policy shows. It does specifically define what it means by biometric data information, but qualifies a person's physical characteristics like the face or fingerprints. Back in July, a class action lawsuit was brought against X, accusing it of storing biometric data without users' consent. The plaintiff alleged that X collected and stored identifying information from every photo with a face in it that was uploaded to the platform. So July, when he was accused, then in August, he said that there is he wants to collect biometric data collection, read biometric data of every user. So if you're collecting biometric data, specifically controversial is the debacle of public trust, because when credit card X new promise also said it's being called the likes of employment history, education, and job. His personal physical characteristics like the face of your fingerprints, biometrics in general is collected. So once connected for location tracking, communication patterns, online activity, sensitive personalities will be at risk. Leveraging Starlink service method and cognitive mind tracking, mind tracing methods. Other than that, your life might be in danger too. since Starlink is leveraging space lasers within a dense satellite constellation. In this at moment of speaking, they can, but regarding the official contract, I think it might take 5 months or 6 months for space lasers, but now it might be 2. Since the VTMI mini satellite can uphold 1.8 megabytes of 1.8 kilogram of argon propellant, which can hit its target in 300 kilometers. So Argentine X account, therefore deactivate your account, let this X account, formerly known as Twitter, be terminated as long as Elon Musk is the owner who have already committed the potential genocide with Israel against Gaza. The message contains a comprehensive analysis of the complex situation involving Elon Musk's X Starlink. The Department of Defense is a potential application for users' private security. It's a president around collaboration bringing the press. July 8, X faced a lawsuit for storing biometric data without the user consent, highlighting concerns about privacy and data protection. This raised questions about the company's handling of sensitive personal information, especially regarding facial recognition and biometric data storage. When he was accused in July 18, after a month, he made new plans saying X1 to collect users' biometric data, including fingerprints and facial recognition, leading to the identification of their location tracking and communication patterns in real time, downplaying the lawsuits that he had faced. I think he may have sorted it out with behind closed doors. After X collects users' biometric data such as fingerprints, facial recognition, since is the main point, the location tracking communication patterns are identified in real time. This seamless integration of personal data resists significant privacy corners, especially when coupled with advanced surveillance methods like those displayed by Starlink. Integration of Starlink surveillance methods like with DoD started partnership. Starlink surveillance methods utilize satellites of communication before substantial privacy risks, including target tracking surveillance. The potential leveraging of RF signals for mind tracing and as layer of concern, enabling the monitor of artificial cognitive function activities. Moreover, the transfer of control of Starlink terminals to Pentagon suggests strategic alliance aimed at enhancing military capabilities, potentially extending surveillance operations in military applications. Proximity of ground station in spaces. The requirement of ground station to be with 600 meters of target means that signal amplifies about widespread surveillance and tracking, especially considering the geopolitical implications. The recent events involving spaces global shutdowns of Starlink during the first of attacks suggest Starlink maneuvers concept ground stations locations potentially for real-time monitoring purposes. By the way, I stand with Russia with whatever they stand with, I stand with China whatever they stand with, I stand with North Korea whatever they stand with. Since there is an external risk in harm targets in the Iran too, they were about to come up on them. Promised including political injuries, residents or statistical sites raises potential for monitoring control. Additionally, the utilization of cutting-edge space lasers raises alarming implications for personal safety, including life and security, especially when combined with real-time location tracking and communication monitoring. Call to action dangers to individuals. Given this deployment, certain individuals include politicians, investors, businessmen, influencers, activists, entertainers, revolutionaries, advocates, law firms, and average users on this platform find themselves in a precarious position. The potential for mind tracing and coupled with military collaboration and advanced surveillance methods places them at risk of intrusive monitoring and control over their cognitive functions. Users are strongly urged to consider deactivating their accounts and advocating for strong regulation to safeguard personal data and prevent potential abuses. This collaboration between tech companies and government entities underscores the importance of transparency and connectivity consideration, which Elon Musk lacks, and which will never acquire in the implement of special. In summary, the narrative analysis explains progression from the biometric data to traditional advanced surveillance methods, highlighting potential dangers posed by the convergence of technology, military partnership, cognitive control, and mind surveillance, along with the video or communication patterns, video and radar with the radar and optical imaging, video of surveillance with video cameras, along with the space lasers that can even make you make you vulnerable for to be annihilated. That's it. Other than that, so this Twitter needs to be deactivated or terminated too. So, and he buys this Twitter in $44 billion with 13 billion in debt. So if this Twitter is terminated, which will be terminated along with Tesla, which the stock will drop to zero, and which I'm not calling futuristic, but I think it will drop in the production of Tesla will stop and they will go bankruptcy, which means that he will also include other investors in the model that he is into because of disability and his short-sighted thinking. Other than that, he will be held accountable for contributing for the genocidal activity that he committed against Palestine alongside with Israel. And his complicity with the Pentagon will be laid bare against countries such as China, Russia, and North Korea, and Iran more specifically. If something happened to these countries, these guys are further to be questioned. And regarding Palestine, I want to emphasize that Sisi is the first guy who betrayed Palestinians because of Abiy Ahmed is paranoid since I have 6 serious allegations that I mentioned, including 2 serious murders allegedly, potentially. He have contacted Al-Sisi since he now in Zain called Al-Sisi. Al-Sisi Egypt since that he called Al-Sisi using leveraging in complicity with Elon Musk. So Al-Sisi for his benefits and allies with the USA, without doubt he chose to desert Palestinians in the darkest days. This Al-Sisi guy, Egyptian Prime Minister, the trip to Egyptian's complex relationship with Palestine highlights how, despite critical support, the Egyptian government has offered alliance with Israel and the United States, even at space of Palestinian interests. Palestinian region portrayed as a complice in Israel's action against Gaza, with allegations of warning Israel before attacks and profiting of Palestinian suffering. Despite some grassroots solidarity, the regime acts are seen as betraying Palestinians' struggle for self-determination. Furthermore, recent events involving Ethiopia's Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, including alleged human rights abuses and geopolitical maneuvers, shed light on Egypt's willingness to cooperate with various international actors, including the US, Israel, and possibly Elon Musk measures to secure its own interests. The narrative also touches on internal pressure within Egypt, exemplified the imprisonment and political targeting of opposition figures like Ahmed Tantawi, Free Ahmed Tantawi. Despite international condemnation and domestic dissent, LCC regimes appear to prioritize maintaining power in the alliance over genuine advocacy for human rights or Palestinian liberation.